Number 33 says find the exact value of the cosine of 255. Now we don't have that on our unit circle, but we can relate it to things that are on our unit circle. So instead of the cosine of 255, I'm going to take the cosine of and break. So we know something about those two. Now our trig identities that we have, we've got the sum and difference identities, and this is going to be a sum identity because we're adding two things. Shouldn't underline that, makes it look like plus or minus. But just kind of a refresher on this. If we have the cosine of some group A plus B, that is equal to the cosine of that A value times the cosine of the B value minus the sine of A. Sorry, I didn't give myself enough room. Let me move this over a second. Sorry, minus the sine of A times the sine of whatever that B value is. So, going back to what we have here, in this case, it's like 225 is our A and 30 is our B. So we've got the cosine of 225 times the cosine of 30 minus the sine of 225 times the sine of 30 degrees. Alright, now we've got all this information on our unit circle. So the cosine of 225 degrees is the negative square root of 2 over 2. The cosine of 30 degrees is the square root of 3 over 2. For the sine of sine of 225, that also is negative square root of 2 over 2. And then the sine of 30 is 1/2. So now let's go through and I'm going to put these in parentheses just to be consistent. Let's go through and multiply these. So we got negative square root of 2 over 2 times, or square root of 3 over 2. Up top, we're going to end up with negative square root of 6. On bottom, 2 times 2 gives us 4. Over here, minus negative square root of 2 times 1 is negative square root of 2. All over 2 times 2 is 4. So now here we've got minus and negative, so that really just means we're adding these two groups. So we got simplified negative square root of 6 plus the square root of 2. And since they're both over the same common denominator, we can combine those fractions. So we get negative square root of 6 plus the square root of 2 all over